The floor shakes heavy beneath my feet. Every drop of sweat repeats the beat. The grind's not pain, it's pure elite. A war of mine, no loss can cheat. I wake before the sun can rise, with tired hands and sharpened eyes. The world still sleeps while I revise, the version of me that never dies. Every lift's a battle call, each struggle makes the weak ones fall. But I've been built to outlast all, to rise again when I stand tall. They see pain, I see art. They see strain, I see start. They slow down, I take part. Their doubt fuels my heart. I don't chase trophies, gold or fame. I chase the voice that speaks my name, that tells me push when others blame, that turns the loss into the flame. They flex for show, I move in truth. They stall at fear, I raise the roof. They seek proof, I'm living proof that fire lives in the uncouth. Each rep reminds me what's inside, the strength that pain can't hide. The storms I learn to ride, the doubt I left denied. They talk glory, I talk fight. They seek finish, I seek right. They want day, I want night. That's where I ignite. Every bruise writes a victory song. Every failure proves I belong. I don't rest long, I move along. Each setback makes me strong. They want easy, I want earn. They want praise, I want learn. They want luck, I want turn. Pressure, unconcerned. I build patience in the fire's core. Learn what pain was really for. It doesn't stop, it opens door to levels none explore. They stop when breath runs thin. I dig deeper and begin. They fold when I lock in and turn pain to discipline. I don't wait for calm to come, I find it mid-chaos beating drum. Every pulse a rhythm numb, till fear becomes the sum. They chase peace, I chase edge. They want flat, I want ledge. They crave rest, I pledge to keep the wedge. Each morning's war begins anew. Same fire, same point of view. No one watching, only few can live what I pursue. They see grind, I see art. They quit, I restart. They fade, I impart. They're in my chart. I've learned that power's not in roar, it's in the step you take once more. When every muscle sore and your will becomes your core. They talk big, I stay still. They fake strong, I reveal. They run short, I uphill. They're one, my will, I don't lift just weight, I lift my fear. I move through doubt until it's clear. Each rep erases every sneer. Each breath brings me near. They seek comfort, I seek change. They want safe, I exchange. They're calm, my strange. They're quick, my range. This grind's not loud, it's deep. It's born from nights I couldn't sleep, from promises I still keep, from wounds I don't weep. They play shows, I build tone. They chase crowd, I train alone. They seek short, I own the long unknown. Every push rewrites the pain. Every loss I turn to gain. Every moment I sustain builds my domain. They risk, I persist. They talk, I enlist. They hope, I insist. Their goal, I twist. When the noise fades and lights are gone, I'm still here, still pushing on. No applause, no crown, no dawn. Just me reborn. They'll say he tried, I'll say I stayed. They'll count the wins, I'll count what's made. Their comfort, mine betrayed. Their rant, their upgrade. The iron sings when I lift it high. The burns of truth, no need to lie. Each rep's a battle, I multiply. Every strain rewrites my why. Pain's not foe, it's my friend in disguise. It sharpens focus, clears the eyes. I don't chase easy, I chase rise. No shortcuts, just ties. I felt the floor shake under my grind when doubt crept up. I realigned my sweat, built peace I couldn't find. My strength lives deeper, not confined. They want fast, I want real. They want fame, I want feel. They want shine, I want steel. They break, I heal. I learned that growth don't come and rest. It comes when tired, you give your best. When lungs are fire inside your chest and you push past what's suppressed. They fade out when it starts to sting. That's when I start remembering why I fight, why I bring power in everything. Every day's another climb to earn. Every failure's fuel to burn. Every loss a lesson to return. Every bruise another turn. I don't stop when I'm through, I stop when there's nothing new. I don't fear the view, I build it too. I fall in hard and stood again. With grit, not luck, I win. Each fall shed another skin. Each time I begin within. They count pain, I count drive. They chase comfort, I survive. They go safe, I dive. They dream, I arrive. The mirror don't show my soul a frame. It shows the man who became the fire that overcame. Each doubt, each name, each blame. No magic fix, no easy play. Just show up day by day. Let the grind outweigh what excuses say. Yeah. Precious my language, pain's my fuel. Discipline's my only rule. Why they fade, I renew. Why they rest, I pursue. Each set, build a stronger mind. Each rep leaves fear behind. They call it hard, I call it refined. Every limit's redesigned. I don't move for praise or clout, I move to show my own doubt. That voice inside that shouts, I so hard, no luck, built the ground I stand. No chance, carve this command. Every scar plan, every effort first hand. They dream big, I act small. Stack days till they can't recall. Each step I install becomes my wall. Pain don't scare me, it confirms that growth's alive, it burns, it turns. Through struggle I earn the peace that affirms. They want comfort, I want more. They want easy, I explore. They want break, I restore their rest, my core. So when the sweat blinds and lungs ignite and the world say stop, I fight, I live for the nights where wrong becomes right. No crowd needed, no applause. My will's my cause, I don't pause, I become the lost. The streets hum low like they're holding a breath. I walk through calm that defies what's left. No rush, no noise, no borrowed depth. Just purpose carved with quiet F. These moves a blade I learned to wield. Each thought a scar I never heal. I don't ask, I build my field and let my focus be my shield. They want the throne, I want the ground, the place where truth and grit are found. They move fast just to be crowned, but I move steady, safe and sound. Their shine fades when lights decay. Mine grows sharper day by day. I don't talk, I display what silence taught me to portray. I've been buried, rebuilt, redefined, made maps out my mind, turned lost to cold, refined till every crack realigned. They call it calm, I call it earn. They wait for flame, I've already burned. Each follow page I've turned, each doubt overturned. No mirror tells me who I am, no voice can write my plan. I walk alone because I can, unshaken, unbroken, my own man. They sprint toward what's loud and cheap. I climb slow, my roots deep. Their dreams fade in their sleep, mine awake and never weep. Each breath I take is weight and choice. I've trained my soul to mute the noise. They shout to hear their voice, I whisper and rejoice. Powers that a roar is poised, built from pain and re-employs. The kind that breaks, destroys, then reforms and enjoys. I don't run from the dark, I know. I build my fire till it glows. Each mistake a seed I sow, each note a tool I stow. They look outward, I look in. They want wins, I want within. They end where I begin. They're like them, mine's twin. I've been through storms that teach you still. That strength ain't noise, it's will. That calm can shake what skill can feel. In silence conquers appeal. They chase first, I chase true. They react, I construe. They seek now, I accrue. Their limits I undo. My rhythm's not fast, it's right. Each pause a sharp insight. Each motion built to ignite without flash or fight. They want finish, I want storm. They want heat, I want storm. They want ease, I perform. They fake quick, I transform. They'll call it cold, but it's composed. Every flaw I've decomposed. Every failure predisposed into craft that never closed. I'm not chasing names or tags. I walk light, drop no flags. Their sprint drags, I move through lags. Each breath I take's a contract made. A promise only I portray. While others tire or fade, I rebuild what I've laid. They need praise to stay awake. I need challenge for its sake. They want show I make. They want quick, I remake. I've seen fear blink and turn away when I refuse to sway. Each night's delay made morning obey. They panic, I adapt. They slip, I map. They scatter, I trap. They chance my gap. Power's a whisper that bends the tide. It's the silence most can't hide. It's what's left when pride has died. It's peace electrified. They confuse quiet with retreat, but I'm the storm beneath my feet. Every loss I meet becomes a lead. I'm not here for applause or fame. I'm here to master my own flame. That spotlight's a fragile game. Mine always the same. They'll burn bright then fade out fast. I'll outlast the final blast. Their time a cast, my fast. And when the dust forgets their names, I'll still walk through unplayed games. No need for titles, ranks, or claims. Just echoes that speak my aims. They'll seek light, I'll be the glow. They'll move quick, I'll shape the flow. When they end, I'll still grow. Calm, deliberate, in control. Yeah. The night feels wide, the world half still. Each breath I take bends to my will. No noise, no crowd, no cheap thrill. Just discipline, sharpen the kill. Still, I don't move fast, I move exact. Every plan's a coded act. Every setback just impact. Redefine and reenacted. They see strength as something loud but real. Power moves through cloud, unseen, unfazed, unbowed. It's the quiet that shakes the crowd. I learned control where chaos grew. Where storms were old and skies were new. Where pain became a point of view. When patience split the truth in two. I built empires out of loss. Turned every scar to in the gloss. Every failure, every cross. Now pave roads for me to emboss. They chase ease, I chase tests. They want fast, I want best. They seek thrill, I manifest that chaos. My rest, my calm's not pieces. Heat contained, each nerve precise. Each fear restrained. I burn, rebuilt and unchained till nothing fragile remain. They shout vision, I just do. They dream, I follow through. They fade, I renew. Their script ends, mine grew. Each day wakes another plan. No luck involved, I'm my own man. Every inch I take began where doubt said you can. I ran. They want eyes, I want depth. They want more, I want bread. They want shine, I want stealth, their rust burns. Mine's held, I speak through silence, carved and clean. Each pause means more than what's seen. Each move, pre-planned, routine but sharp, like a guillotine. They flex, noise to prove control. I breathe, slow, regain the hold. That tempo breaks the goal, I play long. That's my role, no clock defines the time I spend. No race decides the way I end. I write rules, I don't amend each failure. My best friend, they chase fame, I chase form. They want heat, I weather storm. They need praise to transform, I move calm. That's norm, each bruise became a code refined. Each scar rewrote my state of mind. Each fall time redefined till every loss aligned. They stop at done, I start again. They fear pain, I make it friend. They seek start, I seek end and loop back. Transcend my rhythms built from quiet fire. Heartbeat steady, wired higher. They stall when dreams expire. I turn failure into choir. They want peace without the war. They want doors they don't explore. They need map, I restore. They lose ground, I score. I don't wait for signs to show. I am the sign, the undertow. They want fast, I build slow. They chase noise, I let go. Each lesson I own, I carve and skin. Each silence, a place I've been. Each start's a spin, each in a win. I've stood where light refused to land. Built my world with no demand. Each fall I learned to withstand. Each storm perfectly planned. They seek comfort, I seek grind. They chase numbers, I chase mine. They lose truth, I find their rush. My rewind, I don't need witness, fame or show. My proofs in pace, not glow. My art's in how I grow, not what they know. They fear dark, I stay. They fade, I replay. They stop, I outlay. They sprint, my relay. Power's not force, it's control refined. It's the pause between body and mind. It's when no one sees you grind in silence. Redesign, they talk of strength, I talk of calm. They brag loud, I disarm. They chase storm, I am the eye, the charm. When the night falls back to light, they'll blink and lose their sight. I'll still move right, too sharp for flight. They'll write names that fade with rain. I'll breathe truth through loss and gain. Their echoes brief, mine remain calm, alive, untamed.
It's the P-New White time in the rub. Yo. The world still sleeps when I start my stride. No noise, no flash, just calm inside. Each breath a vow, I won't divide. Each thought a blade, I choose to guide. I've seen dreams that broke too fast, chased by those who couldn't last. But I built mine slow, steadfast, so every loss became contrast. I walk through limits like open air. Every camp becomes repair. Every wound is spark to bear. Each failure's truth I wear. They run for fame, I walk for soul. That finish line's my starting goal. They want more, I want hold. That fire flickers, mind controls. I learned control from the fall of grace, from broken plans I had to face, from silence deep that took its place and taught me strength. Where's no embrace? They call it grind, I call it breathe. Every scar's a seed beneath, every nose a crown I sheath, every doubt a blade and sheath. I move like patience disguised as speed. My calm's the force they fail to read. I chase no crowd, fulfill no need. I lead by silence, not by creed. They talk loud, I stand it still. I make moves through pure will. Every climb a test to feel, every loss a sharpened skill. They said time heals, I said I learn. Every scar's a mark I earn, every fall a twist a turn. Each one taught me not to yearn. I don't chase what fades in there. I build truth I can wear. They want luck, I prepare. Their rush is my warfare. I don't flex, I fortify. I don't rush, I qualify. I don't fade, I amplify. My purpose doesn't testify. Each word I say is planned, not thrown. Each dream I have, I've grown. They want quick, I want known. They chase crown, I build throne. I walk through fire without the burn. Watch chaos fall and still return. Each silence made my senses turn. Each set back another urn. They scream power, I stay low. Their flash fades, mine will grow. They see end, I see flow. Their stops, my let's go. Every day's a mission clean. A quiet war behind the scene. I stitch my will with the unseen and carve my peace through routine. They think stillness means I pause, but stillness builds my cause. It's rhythm dressed in flaws. It's movement without applause. I've learned that fear's a friend in disguise. It tests, refines, and clarifies. It's the mirror where my courage lies. It's the spark before I rise. They fold when full soul winds appear. I steer, no clutch, no gear. Every doubt I commandeer till nothing clouds the atmosphere. No script writes me, I write it back. No plan fails, I change the track. Every weakness fills the lack. Every flaw builds what I stack. They live loud, I live deep. They flash quick, I sow and reap. They wake fast, I don't sleep. My climb silence but steep. I don't pray for luck to land. I trust the skill within my hand. I understand before I stand. I execute what's planned. They chase goals, they don't define. They follow paths that on a line. I build peace that intertwines with progress refined over time. I see patterns where they see chance. I build rhythm and circumstance. Every loss a new advance. Every score a lifelong stance. They fade out, I evolve. They guess fast, I solve. They get stuck, I revolve. Their limits, I dissolve. roots go deep, they hold their ground. No storm can shake what I found. Every echo turns profound, every silence makes sound. They seek rest, I seek height. They need peace, I ignite. They play day, I build night. They chase wind, I become might. And when the world forgets my name, I'll still burn with the same flame. Not for praise, not for acclaim, but for purpose untamed. They'll speak of power, I'll just show. They'll dream of paths I already know. When they fade, I'll still glow, unseen, unmatched, in full flow.
Yeah, the air tastes heavy before the dawn unfolds. The street hums low, the concrete cold. Each breath I take, write stories untold. Every thought a weapon I hold, I walk where comfort dares not tread. My dreams build slow, my fear long dead. Each choice a stitch, a thread, every no a path instead. I don't talk loud, I move precise. Each silence worth 1,000 advice. While they roll dice, I slice each wrist, cut clean, concise. They chase winds that fade by noon. I plant roots beneath the moon. Their fire flickers, minds in tune. Their rush ends, I resume. My calm's not pieces, pressure cage. Years of lessons, quietly age. I've been lost, I've disengaged till strength was fully staged. They crave noise to prove they stand. I let time play in my hand. I don't flex, I expand. Each loss already planned. I've seen mirrors I couldn't face, shadows that try to take my space. I learned to move without the chase, to breathe and leave no trace. They want now, I want build. They want fame, I want skill. They want thrill, I stay still. They climb quick, mind fulfilled. No God, no map, no lucky start. Just will refine to live in art. They fade halfway, I chart the quiet plays as part. Each step I take's design, I guess. Each failure dressed as test. I wear calm like a vest and name higher than the rest. Power don't shout, it resonates. It's quiet in how it calculates. It bends the room, rearticulates, and thrive where silence waits. They chase surface, I chase core. They want doors, I make floor. They seek peace, I want more of the war we're fighting for. Each morning sharp and cold and true. No noise, no hype, just follow through. While they rehearse what they'll do, I've done it without view. They want easy, I want earn. They want quick, I want learn. They want light, I burn there and I've turned. I don't move for praise or rise. My motives live beneath disguise. I thrive where logic dies and silence never lies. They rush to speak, I weigh the tone. They sprint in packs, I walk alone. Their echo fades, I own their truth breaks. I own each loss, refine my balance clean. Each pause reshape the in-between. Each no became machine that built the unseen. They build mirrors, I build flame. They want crown, I want name. They want trend, I want frame. Their goal, my aim. Yeah, I've seen storms that strip me bare. Watch chaos bend the air, and still stood unaware of fear. Cause I don't care, they play safe, I redefine. They set limit, I design. They want comfort, I intertwine. Pain with growth divine. I don't waste my breath on chance. Each step's a pre-written dance. I move slow, put it in hands. Each flaw hidden to advance. They seek finish, I seek flow. They need start, I just go. They want fast, I grow. Their edge fades, I know. My will's been tempered in quiet flame. My heart plays no borrowed game. They chase legend, I became the truth without a name. They move loud to feel their doubt. I move soft, that's what it's about. Them mad bands I route, they're in screams, my shout. No gold, no throne can weigh my cause. I built my empire in the pause. My word stands with laws, that time itself applause. They need wins, I need will. They need peaks, I climb still. They fade, tired, I refill. Their noise gone, I'm tranquil. And when the lights fall flat and dim, their voices fade, their reach turns slim. I walk through silence, raw and grim. Still sharpened to the brim, no crown, needed no parade. Every step I've ever made wasn't luck, it was blade. Cut clean through the shade. Yo, the sky's still dark when my mind awakes. I breathe and focus that silence makes. No crowd to cheer, no hand that shakes. Just me and the path that pressure shapes. Every step's a mark I claim. Every dash a fuel for flame. I move with rhythm, not for fame. Built from grit, not from name. I learned that peace ain't soft or kind. It's the war between the heart and mind. You lose yourself to realign and rise as something redesigned. I don't flinch when doors don't swing. I carve new locks with everything. Every bruise taught discipline. Every scar's my violin. I don't talk much, I move precise. Cold as steel, but my heart's concise. They play checkers, I roll dice and turn risk into paradise. Every loss gave breath to art. Every failure, why my heart? Every ending tore apart. What was weak, a brand new start. See, I'm not running, I'm built to last. Time ain't future, it's all my past. Every doubt they threw, I cast into rhythm that grew fast. They chase trends, I chase form. They break easy, I perform. Calm inside the roughest storm. Pressure's where my truth is born. Silence heavy, that's my tone. Power quiet, fully grown. My roots dig deep in stone. My wheels of force I own. I don't fade when lights get low. I thrive when few still show. Cause I learned long ago. Growth don't care who knows. Every path I've walked was wild, but every mile refined the style. Every setback made me smile, cause it stretched my inner file. They see grind, I see art. They see moves, I see chart. Every beat's a vital
vital part of the engine in my heart. Dreams don't rest, don't sleep or chance. They're built through quiet circumstance. Every scar's my song, my dance. Every no beat came advance. I don't fold, I don't bleed. I grow through every need. Every failure I feed turns to strength I breathe. My fire burns in measured ways. No waste, no loud displays. I'm a force the night obeys. The dawn my power portrays. When I walk the world aligns. Each step cuts through confined lines. Every truth in me refines. Every fall a sign that shines. I don't beg for peace, I build through silence. Sharpened and distilled through patience that never chilled. Through losses that never killed. I own my past, no shame. I play my life like a game. Every move's the same. Pure focus, no aim for fame. Faith, steady vision, deep promises I tend to keep. While they dream, I hardly sleep. My climb's calm but steep. Every echo I once feared. Now's applause from those who sneered. Every line that once appeared. Now's the map I engineered. I wear no crown, I earn my weight in silence. I orchestrate, my winds on loud. They translate to growth, not to debate. They chase fast, I chase true. They see one, I see two. They want now, I see through. The short road's not what I pursue. No facade, no mask to wear. I built this self through wear and tear. Each mistake a step, I bear each truth. My home repair. When they quit, I stay to learn. Every flame, I let it burn. Every scar, I let it turn into will I can't unlearn. I rise through stillness built from thought. Every battle internally fought. Every limit carefully taught. Every dream deliberately sought. My calm ain't weak, it's pure control. A tempered edge, a sharpened soul. Every verse, a lifelong goal. Every breath makes me whole. So when the noise fades, I remain unmoved by loss, untouched by gain. My rhythm flows through joy and pain. Like thunder, soft but never vain. I don't seek to prove or show. I build slow, let truth grow. Every storm I outgrow. That's what makes the power flow.
Yeah. The wind cuts low through an empty block. The streetlights hum, the silence talks. I trace my path where the shadows walk. Every doubt I faced became bedrock. I've seen too much to chase a trend. Every star shapes its own end. Each lost heart, how to bend till I stop breaking to transcend. I don't need crowds to validate pace. I move in rhythms most can't trace. Each breath builds its own space. Each scar a sacred grace. They race for goals that fade in weeks. I master patience that power seeks. While they scream peaks, I speak techniques. My silence, that's what speaks. My calm ain't soft, it's an edge refined. It's what happens when you trust your grind. When you stop chasing what's been assigned and start to sculpt your own design. They crave speed, I crave depth. They want credit, I want breath. They chase fast, I plan next. Their sprint fades, I'm complex. I've been lost and learned to read the space between want and need. Every stumble, planted seed. Every scar, a new creed. They call it luck, I call it proof. They climb walls, I build roof. Their high fades, mine's aloof. Their truth stage, mine's uncouth. Power don't yell, it breathes in weight. It listens, learns, recalibrates, no rage. Just quiet stakes that bend both time and fates. They need cheers to feel alive. I find peace when storms arrive. They seek short, I survive. Their escape, my drive. I don't fold when the plans misfire. I rewire, rebuild, aim higher. Each failure fuels my quiet pyre. Each know my amplifier. They see walls, I see maps. They see ends, I see gaps. They need rest, I collapse to rise. No lapse, every silence becomes design. Every pause refines the line. While they beg the stars to shine, I adjust and realign. They want easy, I want test. They seek comfort, I seek rest. They move crowds, I manifest. They fall fast, I invest. I move like wind, not here to stay, but strong enough to clear the way. They need light, I am day. They need reason, I don't pray. Each scars, my quiet code. Each bruise, a stepping road. Each weight I load turns will to mode. I've outgrown fear's disguise. I don't look down, I strategize. They see limit, I improvise. They follow, I revise. Every word I speak's intent. Every choice I has consequence. They growth's brief, mine cement. Their noise fades, mine's permanent. Yeah. They chase goals they never own. I shape mine out of stone. Their winds loud, mine's unknown, but my legacy's overgrown. They measure game by what they show. I measure by what I outgrow. They stop when it's slow, I thrive in the flow. I thrive in the flow. I've learned that peace don't mean retreat. It means mastering the heat. Standing calm when eyes compete. And moving slow but complete. They want fans, I want form. They want fame, I perform. They want easy, I transform. They fade out, I stay warm. No script writes the way I steer. Every loss became my gear. I don't bow, I volunteer to build to what they fear. They rush fast, I pause and leap. They shout loud, I dig deep. They lose, hold, I keep. They fame short, minds deep. Each failure's gold, I polish pain. Make new roads from what remains. I don't seek pity or refrain. I find beauty in the strain. They call me cold, I call it clear. I move sharp without veneer. They noise close, I disappear. They stop, I engineer. And when the echoes fade to gray, that moment gone, that glory fray, I'll still move the patient way, cause I'm not built to decay. They'll seek start, I'll build stay. They'll chase light, I'll be the ray. They'll lose flame, I'll replay every night.
The clock don't tick when I move through thought. Time bends quiet where lessons are caught. I've lived too long in battles I'm fought. Now every scar is the wisdom I sought. I don't chase dreams, I draft design. Each vision coded, clean, refined. They talk grind, I talk a line. I build worlds between the lines. I've stood in rooms that tested peace when noise was loud but never ceased. So I learned to make my calm increase, to leave in storms bowed and release. They rush loud for spotlight grace. I work dark with truth replaced. Every silence leaves a trace. Every pause a step I chase. See, I don't need a crown or stage. My story's inked on an unseen page. Each risk I take disengage from fear that hides inside the cage. They want noise, I want depth. They crave speed, I crave breadth. They want win, I want test. Their sprints my quiet quest. I failed enough to scope control. Each loss rewired a piece of soul. They chase whole, I chase roll. Each burn made purpose whole. Every scar I never hide. Each one proof that I've applied. Where they pause I've amplified. Every wall I've justified. My rhythm's made of the symmetry. Half chaos, half serenity. Every step's identity. Every flaw's integrity. They see straight, I see curve. They want rule, I observe. They want praise they don't deserve. I let silence serve. I speak in codes, not empty tone. Each move's mine, not overthrown. They want noise, I want zone. Their chase fades, I condone. I've seen truth disguised as gain. Watch weak souls seek refrain, but my strength's built in pain. Polish, uncontained. The world's too fast, I slow it down. They wear crowns, I build the town. They chase high, I hold ground. They need fame, I stay sound. No one taught this, I self-design. Every thought aligned to mine. Each scar timed, each climb defined. They talk courage, I live it quiet. They seek chaos, I seek diet. Their fear fuels riot. Mind birth science, every line's a map I drew. Each setback, something new. They see in, I see through. They think stop, I continue. I learn balance from the void, not from trophies I employ. Every doubt, I've destroyed. Every fall, redeployed. They chase now, I chase cause. They need fans, I need flaws. They play games, I write laws. They break fast, I pause. My mind's a forge where pressure sleeps, where darkness falls but rhythm keeps, where noise can't climb and silence sleeps, and patience digs what chaos reaps. They call this calm a lack of flame, but mine's refined can't be the same. It's fire trained, its name etched in every frame. Each moment's planned, I'd improvise. Every motive analyze. Every fault synthesized till purpose crystallized. They play shows, I play tone. They need hands, I stand alone. They want seen, I've grown. They chase throne, I build home. I face mirrors I didn't like, where truth cut deep but struck precise. It hurt but formed a newer psyche, one that moves without device. They chase comfort, I chase test. They want applause, I want rest. They seek easy, I seek best. They fade early, I invest. I don't follow roads that bend to fame. I build my wild, never the same. Each step's hard, not claim. Each breath contain flame. They think silence equals fear, but I speak best when none can hear. Every thought engineered, every truth revered. So when the noise fades, I remain intact. Every scar's a sign contract. Every flaw a counteract. Every loss a fact refract. They seek start, I seek stay. They chase sun, I shape day. They fade quick, I find way. I am the calm that won't decay.
Yeah. The room hums low when the waves collide. Every drop of sweat's a badge I've earned with pride. I push the edge where fear can't hide. Every motion speaks the grind inside. Pain's not punishment, it's proof I grow. Each rep's a seed that I sow. Every scar's a place I know where strength was built slow. I felt the silence before the lift, the doubt inside, the mental rift, and pull the world and let it shift. Every failure, sacred gift. They chase comfort, I chase change. They play safe, I rearrange. They seek glory, I seek range. Their paths off, mine's strange. Every morning breaks the same old ground, but I move different without sound. Each goal is hunted, tracked and found. No quit, no back down, no rebound. They talk grind, I breathe it deep. They rest easy, I lose sleep. They make promises they can't keep. I plant truth and let it steep. The burns, the teacher I can't forget. It's sharp as dreams I haven't met. Each sweat mark a sign, debt paid to the self I haven't met yet. They fear the weight, I crave the strain. They flee from loss, I remain. They hide from work that causes pain. I run toward it again and again. Every struggle's carved in the bone. Every rep another tone. Every hour I'm alone, another empire grown. They chase noise, I chase mine. They want quick, I want refined. They seek rest, I seek grind. They lose sight, I realign. I build patience like steel and flame. Learn that sweat, rewrite your name. Every rep a claim to fame. Every bruise a holy game. They wait for fate, I design a plan. They stand still, I began. They
wish I do what I can. They see walls I scan. Discipline's a fire I own. It burns quiet, deep alone. I build kingdoms on unknown and turn muscle into stone. They want ease, I want test. They want less, I want next. They want calm, I manifest. They arrest my conquest. Each phase is another code. Each fall another road. Each weight I load another mode. They flex loud, I move wise. They talk high, I analyze. They chase gold, I strategize. They dream, I realize. The mirror don't lie, but it don't praise. It shows the grind of countless days. The times I fought through gray haze and refused to part ways. They stop when the sweat runs thin. I start when the pain begins. They fade slow, I dig in. That's how I win. My body's forged by mental fire. My soul wired to never tire. Each breath a vow, each lift higher. Each doubt turn to desire. They crave finish, I crave form. They want easy, I want storm. They need cheers, I perform. Their peak, my norm. When life throws weight I didn't choose, I grip tight and never lose. I walk through hurt that renews and let the grind light my fuse. They want outcome, I want growth. They talk, maybe I take oath. They stall halfway, I go both. Body and soul betrothed. Every bruise I bear's a guide. Every scar a badge inside. Every storm I've survived. Proof I'm still alive. They seek reward, I seek to climb. They want easy, I want time. They fear pain, I call it prime. Each ache sublime, the iron hums when I return. Each rep another turn to learn. Each motion makes the fire burn. Each breath I earn. They want comfort, I want truth. They crave image, I crave proof. They want smooth, I want rough. Their talk, my proof. When the night falls and strength runs thin and that voice whispers you can't win, I smirk, it's where I begin. Cause that's the battle within. They chase trophies, I chase fame. I chase fame, I chase range. They seek easy, I exchange my limits for something strange. This isn't luck, it's repetition and grind. It's pushing past the fragile mind, finding peace where pain's aligned, and owning time unconfined. They want fast, I want forever. They break, I sever. They quit, I endeavor. They end, I get better.
The city sleeps so my thoughts ignite. Every moment, forged from night. I move unseen but built for sight. Each breath I take rewrites my fight. I don't wait for breaks or luck to show. I make my rhythm, set my flow. Each scar's a path I had to know. Each fall just taught me how to grow. I've walked through walls that never crack. Built from nothing, never lack. Every loss was wisdom stacked. Every wound a skill unpacked. They want speed, I want form. They want peace without the storm. I adapt while they conform. I rise through what's not norm. My calm is crafted, not a gift. Each silence taught my mind to live. Every setback made me swift. Every fear became my shift. They shout loud, I analyze. They race blind, I visualize. They chase fame, I strategize. Their sprint fades, my plan survives. I learned that power's built in pain. It's found in loss, not gain. It's not control, it's remain. When chaos hits again and again, they fold under what I breathe. I stay still while they see. They chase crowns, I weave a truth they can't perceive. Each move's a statement, clean and bold. I write my worth in silent gold. No hype, no need to be told. I live the lines they can't uphold. They break when weight feels real. I stand calm and let it steal. They chase trends, I build feel. Their fiction, my ideal. I walk alone, but not alone in mind. My purpose sharp, my design refined. Every loss a thread I bind. Every win the peace I find. They need eyes to validate. I need time to elevate. They seek comfort, I translate discomfort in the state. I move like time, don't cage my speed. I don't beg, I just proceed. Every flaw's a planted seed. Every wall's the ground I freed. They talk loud to prove they're tough, but real strength's quiet, never rough. I've had less, but still enough. Cause my will's the strongest stuff. Every dawn's another test I set to outgrow the things I can't forget. Every risk a better bet. Every doubt a stronger net. They seek end, I seek become. They chase fast, I chase drum. Each step to me's a sum of what I've overcome. No praise can buy the peace I've earned. No shortcut skips the lessons learned. I've waited long when others turned and built fire. Where none burned, they sprint loud but fade in light. I move slow but finish right. They want easy, I want might. They lose sight, I ignite. My vision stretches past what's seen. I play moves in the in-between. While they react, I intervene. While they dream, I'm a machine. I don't speak for show or thrill. I shape words that stand still. Every promise, every will I honor and fulfill. They think quiet means unsure, but silence speaks what's pure. It's not fear, it's mature, it's patience. Has my cure, every breath a strike refined. Every choice pre-designed. They move loud, I stay aligned. They fade fast, I've combined. I've learned to love the uphill fight, the sleepless hours, the endless night. Where pressure folds, I hold tight. Without attacks, I reignite. They want finish, I want flow. They want see, I want know. They want fast, I want grow. Their fear's the ground I sow. I don't chase fortune, fame, or praise. I craft discipline through my days. I like the dark and subtle ways and leave a mark that always stays. They want more, I want less. They chase crowns, I chase finesse. They want rest, I progress. Their rush is my success. When the world turns quiet and still, I stand firm with a shaking wheel. Each breath measured, calm and skill. Each loss another hill to feel. They want end, I won't repeat. They want quick, I build concrete. They want comfort, I want heat. I turn pressure into feed. And when their voices fade to gray, I'll still walk my silent way. Not to win, but to stay. Not to shine, but to sway. My name don't need a crowd to say my worth. Don't need display, each step's my word. Each day a story I engrave my way.
Yeah. The air's still cold when I start to move. Every thought I breathe has something to prove. I walk with rhythm that cities lose. My pace deliberate, my path infused. No map, no guide, no shallow lane. Just purpose carved from sweat and strain. Every stumble built my chain. Now I walk through storms that can't contain. They said be patient, I said I'll grow. Not by chance, but by what I know. Every seed I plant moves slow, but breaks through rock before it shows. Don't beg the world to see. I let my work define what's me. In silence I find mastery. In failure I find legacy. I've learned that calm's not quiet fear. It's power sharpened year by year. The fire inside stays crystal clear. When noise fades out, I engineer. They chase crowds, I chase grace. They want speed, I want space. Every scar I've had to face turned into armor I can't replace. I don't wait for doors to open wide. I break the locks and walk inside. My doubts I learn to override. My will's the only guide I provide. They scream ambition, I breathe plan. I move with purpose, not for man. Every strike I take, I can. Every step, part of my span. I build patience like it's steel and core. I let them rush, I learn some more. Their end game's what I call pre-score. They quit, I sharpen, explore. Every moment I expand the frame. I bend the light, refine the aim. I don't play to match their game. I build one and rename. They think strength's about loud or loudest, but real power whispers proudest. Every path I take is the roundest. No peak too far, no step the cloudest. I've walked with fear and shook its hand. Turned lost ground to my own land. Now every mountain I command is one I built from grain and sand. I move with intent like thunder slow. Each breath's a code, each glance a flow. Every setback taught me to grow. Every shadow taught me to glow. I don't fear the climbs and climb. I embrace the grind, it's mine. Every test refines the line till perfection intertwines. They rush for results, I craft the roots. They trade growth for tailored suits. I stay grounded, truth recruits. Every doubt I mute with proofs. My calm's not absence, it's depth. It's courage inhaled with breath. It's purpose I've quietly kept through silence. Where others slept, I've seen doors close just to shift my route. I've seen faith born from the seed of doubt. I've learned that loss is just about finding strength the hard way out. Each fall made my ground divine. Each bruise became design. Every failure I realign to leaving the cracks shine. I don't chase trends, I make rhythm stay. Every motion has something to say. Every plan a lay display. Every step a line in play. They see calm, I see creation. They feel rest, I feel foundation. Each pause, my own narration. Each silence, my preparation. My focus cuts like tempered glass through fleeting days that never last. Each lesson folded, pressed a master. Wisdom stands unsurpassed. I move slow, but I move for real. Each stride, a sign to peel. I don't wait for fate to deal. I build my world, that's my seal. I walk through doubt with steady art. My hands still firm, my aim still smart. Every pain I face the part and sculpting strength from fragile heart. No fame can buy what I've made. No stage can hold what I've laid. My piece of fortune I paid. My truth's the price I've stayed. Every night I fight unseen through thoughts that cover keep me clean. I polish struggle in the sheen till effort turns serene. They see wins, I see time. They see shine, I see climb. I turn patience into prime and make precision rhyme. When the world sleeps, I rehearse the next. When they boast, I read the text. While they chase fame complex, I build vision to perplex. Every move's a slow ignite. Every thought a torch of light. When they end, I start the night. I am the storm behind the quiet.
It's about time.
Yeah. The air feels thick before the dawn breaks wide. While most still dream, I move with pride. Each breath a blade I keep inside. Each thought a current I choose to ride. I don't need crowds to make it real. I don't chase what others feel. Every scar became my seal. Every silence part of the deal. They talking strength like it's just a sound, but real power's where peace is found. In steady minds, not chaos bound. Impatient, sharp and ground profound. I fall and fail, rebuild from dust. Watch weak hands lose their trust. Still I rose, adjust by just. Turned out into something just. My rhythm's carved in the grind unseen.
no flash, no stage, no glossy sheen. Every loss, polish me clean. Every crack for my machine. They race ahead with empty cheers. I walk steady through the years. Each mistake clears my gears. Each setback engineers. I learn control where pain begins. How quiet storms reshape within. How losing ones can help you win. How patience outlasts every sin. They chase noise, I chase tone. They seek crowd, I stand alone. Every fall became my zone. Every failure a milestone. I don't move for luck or praise. I move with plans that never phase. Each hour's a blade I raise. Each moment another maze. They flash quick, I burn slow. They sprint hard, I still grow. Their surface shines, I glow below. That's the calm they'll never know. No shortcuts in the ground I tread. Heavy winds from nights I bled. Every no replayed in head till yes was all I said. They think control's in hand or might, but it's in the will to fight the night, to stay unseen, to keep it tight, to keep the soul aligned with sight. Each breath I take deliberate still. I measure time by how I feel. I don't break, I learn to heal. I don't hope, I make it real. They flex loud, I move clear. They brag strong, I persevere. Every doubt that lingers near becomes the voice I engineer. I walk through storms with balanced stride. Each gust of test I let collide. I stand unbanned, unqualified by the rules they justified. They say wait, I say flow. They say stop, I say grow. I turn maybe into no and build my path below the show. I don't chase trophies, I chase form. Each repetition keeps me warm. Every silence my reform. Every scar my uniform. They want fame, I want range. They want quick, I want change. They want trend, I rearrange. They fade, I stay strange. I see storms that bend the soul, but I've learned to stand and hold. Each loss a piece of gold. Each trial truth retold. They think peace is absence loud, but peace is presence disallowed. It's walking straight while I'm bowed. It's rising quiet, not proud. I don't measure by what they keep. I measure time by how I leap. Each promise I plan, I reap. Each vow I make runs deep. They fear loss, I trust fall. They chase big, I master small. Every step I take, that's all. Precision's how I stand tall. My world ain't built from chance or luck. It's steel and stone that never stuck. It's patience when the road gets stuck. It's grace when chaos struck. They see calm, I see command. They see peace, I understand. Every choice a line I'm playing, but each one builds my brand. I write no verse that doesn't live. I take no step I can't outgive. My strength's not loud, it's primitive. My will's the edge, definitive. They count wins, I count scars. They chase lights, I chase stars. I don't settle for what's ours. I rebuild and raise the bar. So when the final word is told, I'll still move sharp, controlled, bold. Not for praise, not for gold, because my fire won't grow old. I don't need the crowd too raw. I don't crave the open door. I just walk in more and more. Become the storm they can't ignore. They stay. Pause. Hey,
the music hits and my veins ignite. Every breath I take feels built for fight. The air gets heavy but it feels right. I turn pressure into light. Every rep's a promise kept. Every bruise of truth I wept. Every failure that I met made the frame I won't forget. They see muscle, I see proof. Each scar's a line beneath the roof. Every ache's a living truth. Each push uncovers deeper youth. They stop when pain starts to speak. I breathe it in, that's my peak. Discomfort's what I seek. That's how you turn weak to unique. I bled through walls and never break. Lost sleep for dreams I had to make. No safety net, no easy stake. Just will too strong to fake. They talk about grind, I live it slow. Every move a calculated flow. I grow at most. Won't go, they fade, I overflow. The weight don't move unless I do. It don't lie, it's always true. It tests what only few pursue. The mind before the muscle too. They crave the shine, I crave the strain. They run from loss, I train in pain. Each failure's terrain where kings remain. My rhythm's built from every fall. Each bruise a brick, each scar a wall. I stand taller through it all. The climb's my ritual call. They want instant, I want depth. They want trophies, I want bread. They want rush, I want breath. They're in my next step. Every drop of sweat's a vow I signed. To outgrow to me I left behind. Each rep a war against the climb. Each lift another line. They play loud, I move wise. They chase fame, I mobilize. They feel strain, I improvise. They blink, I rise. I don't pray for an easy way. I pray for strength when skies go gray. For focus when my thoughts betray. For grit that doesn't sway. They want comfort, I want scars. They want quick, I raise bars. They want near, I reach stars. Their limits, my memoirs. The mirror's not my competition, it's reflection turned ignition. Each day's another mission, another sharpened repetition. They see sweat, I see rebirth. They see strain, I see worth. They see effort, I see mirth. Pain's my earth, I see seen the nights where dry runs thin, where the voice says don't begin, but that's where warriors win. By pushing through within, they rest when storms arrive. I thrive where others can't survive. They coast, I strive. I don't dream, I revive. Every lip's a conversation loud, between my mind and what's allowed, between my will and what's disavowed, between the humble and the proud. They count numbers, I count costs. They chase easy, I chase loss. They need praise, I exhaust their fear, I've crossed. The body's iron, the soul's flame. The grind's the art, the pain's the frame. Each day I show up the same, no look, just saying. They call it madness, I call it life. They see struggle, I see knife, cutting through strife, forging dry. I don't measure wins and fame or cheer. I'm measuring sweat and absence of fear. In nights I push while none appear. In focus build each year. They chase finish, I chase the start. They won't ease, I tear apart. They won't save, I won't smart. I live with heart when all lights dim and crowds disperse. I still train, no need to rehearse. I still climb through pain and curse. The grind's my universe. They stop when they done enough. I start where it gets tough. They quit, I bluff. They limit my stuff. I've walked the fire, I've held the weight. Turn struggle into my estate. Pain's the cost, I pay it straight. And greatness can't wait. They dream of strong, I am it real. They want hype, I won't feel. They won't ease, I won't steal. Their noise fades, my zeal. Yeah.
Before the sunrise cuts the sky in two, I'm moving silent, sharp and true. Each breath I take's a breakthrough. Each doubt I face long overdue. I don't beg time to treat me kind. I mold the hours, redefine. Every scar rewrote my mind. Every step a redesigned line. I built my calm through storm and strain. Through quiet nights that carried pain. Through losses dressed as hidden gain. Through lessons forged in mental flame. They chase noise, I chase tone. They want crowns, I built my own. Their past crowded, mine's unknown, but my roots cut deep in stone. I don't rush to climb, I pace the fall. Each mistake rewires it all. Each echo inside these walls becomes the voice that calls. They flex loud, I move clear. They talk big, I persevere. They need eyes, I need years. They want fame, I engineer. Every silence I walk through speaks. Every weekday sharpen peaks. Every loss rewrote techniques till patience became mystique. I don't fold when winds blow cold. My story's written line by bold. Every truth I've ever told is wait. Not so, they said wait your turn. I said no terms to follow rules. I said define, I said stay safe. I said climb, they watch, I redesign. Each breath I take's intent refined. Each move I make aligned. Each fall I face timed. Each win unsigned. I don't need a crowd to roar. I've seen truth from the core. I don't chase what others adore. I stay still but I explore. They sprint for miles, I measure pace. They want comfort, I embrace. They want light, I face the dark and call it grace. Power's quiet, I've learned to sound. It lives where few are found. It breathes in stillness, not the crowd. It builds, not loud. Each scar I wear's a code I read. Each loss became a planted seed. I don't pray, I proceed. I don't hope, I lead. My rhythm don't need stage applause. Each move's a cause. Each pause, calculated flaws made me rewrite laws. They play to win, I play to grow. They talk fast, I let go. They rush shine, I lay low, but my stillness makes them know I'm not built for quick acclaim. I'm built for legacy, not fame. I play no victim, take no blame. Each setback feeds my flame. They change mass, I change form. They chase comfort, I chase storm. They seek normal, I reform. They fake quiet, I perform. Every breath I own's deliberate steel. I move like thought you can't conceal. I shape the edge, the blade, the feel. I don't react, I deal. They see pressure, I see test. They want easy, I want best. They stop short, I invest. Their finish lines, my rest. I've learned that winning ain't the goal. It's control of heart and soul. It's patience when the thunder rolls. It's peace inside patrols. They want now, I want last. They move quick, I hold fast. They forget, I forecast. They fade slow, I outlast. Each day's a blueprint I refine. Each loss a verse, each line a record of my climbing time. A testament in prime. They can't read my pace or plan. They won't understand the span. But I build what few began with mind, not hand. They think calm means nothing burns, but stillness hides what life confirms. Power lies where silence turns weakness into what it learns. I've seen truth in failure's face. I built peace I can't replace. They sprint, I own the race through patience, not chasing. When the crowd dissolves to gray and all that noise fades away, I'll still move the quiet way. Still sharp, still sure, still here to stay. I don't need a roar to start. I don't need a chart to chart. Every breath a living art. Every line my beating heart.
The floor shakes under every stride. I breathe the burn, I wear the pride. No easy days, I multiply. The weight don't win, I amplify. Each rep a war that I don't fear. Each second closer, crystal clear. Pain and weakness, it's my gear. I push through noise, they can't hear. Every limit's just a dare. I break what they don't even bear. Sweat's the proof that I repair what life tried to impair. I don't beg fate for a sign, I make my own by design. Every fall's just a line between the past and what's mine. I build power brick by scar. Learn to move when dreams fell far. Every loss another bar. Every bruise my memoir. They talk about grind, I breathe it. They fake their goals, I bleed it. They need cheers, I don't need it. If I say I'll rise, I mean it. This is the test where the weak step out. Where fight's born without a shout. Where doubt learns what I'm about and fear gets knocked out. They quit when it starts to sting. I smile, that's my thing. Pressure sharpens king, and I was built to bring. When I wake, it's game mode set. My life, no regret. Yesterday ain't called me yet, and tomorrow's my silhouette. They want fast, I want strong. They want short, I go long. They want safe, I belong where storms make song. Every failure's just another lift, another chance to shift the drift, another reason to stay swift, another way my soul uplifts. I don't need perfect to proceed. I need drive, I need. Every trial plants a seed, every bruise a creed. The mirror don't show me proud, it shows the times I wasn't loud, the nights I fought without a crowd, the days I lost but never bowed. I'm not here for show or trend. This grind don't start or end. It's the code I defend. It's how I transcend. I turn fear into focus tight, turn pain into pure sight, turn wrong into what's right, and dark into my fight. They stop at how to start, there they rest, I repair. They fall, I prepare. They fade, I declare. Every setback just reloads fire. Each loss becomes my amplifier. Every quit, I rewire. Turn burden to desire. The clock don't tell me when to start. The weight don't own my heart. Every tear's just part of the climb I chart. I don't count reps, I count will. I move calm while they stand still. Every fail's a skill, every rise fulfills. They talk grind, I prove. They pause, I move. They fade, I improve. They stall, I groove. Life's a gym that never ends. Every wall bends and transcends. Every storm ends, every fear blends. I don't wait for luck to come. I make thunder with my drum. If it's pain, I overcome. If it's hard, I become. They'll call me crazy, that's the sign that I'm already past the line. That's what's theirs ain't mine. That I build, refine, and align. No comfort zone, no cap. Every loss, another lap. Every bruise, a map. Every step, a clap. So when the night feels long and cold, and the world's too tired to hold, I still stand bold. Still rise, still unfold. Cause I don't need proof or praise. I live this through my days. Every sweat drop stays. I earn my way.
Before the dawn wakes, I'm already set. Every move I make, erase a regret. Calm but fierce, no weakness met. Every breath a silent threat. I don't wait for signs to call. I don't stumble, I don't fall. I move like time through it all. Precision build, unbreakable wall. Power's quiet, I learned that first. Strength ain't rage, it's a measure thirst. I've walked through fear, unrehearsed, and found that peace comes reversed. They see calm, I see flame. They play fast, I play game. They want fame, I reclaim every loss that made my name. When I walk the ground aligns, every thought refined through signs. I turn cracks into the defined lines, turn chaos into clear designs. They talk loud, I talk less. Their noise can't match finesse. Their haste can't match progress. Their flash can't outlast success. Still hard, but my pulse runs deep. In silence, promises I keep. While they drift, I never sleep. I move through storms that calm way steep. Every fall, I turn to rise. Every scar's where reason lies. Every doubt beneath the skies now fuels the way my future flies. I don't brag, I don't explain. I channel loss to one-chain gain. Every shadow I contain is what keeps my mind humane. They sprint, I climb with grace. They rush, I own the pace. Every mile, every trace. Build foundations they can't replace. Nothing rushed, I move by code. Every action, self-imposed. Every vision, fully owed to the storms I never show. They crave shine, I crave truth. They chase wins, I chase proof. I learned patience in my youth, and now my calm tears through the roof. See, I'm bold when it turns rough. I don't bluff, I just get tough. Every path been steep enough to make iron look like bluff. My will forged from time and pain. Every drought prepared the rain of every note. Refine my lane till all that's left is pure domain. No mentor paved my trail. I learned flight from every fail. I built strength beyond the scale and found peace where fear turned pale. Every voice that told me stop only
only pushed me to the top. Every loss became my prop. Every doubt, my beat to drop. Stillness in the war I wage. Every line, another page. Every choice, a turning stage. Every bruise, a mental gauge. I've seen storms and stayed dry. Fell from height, but learned to fly. Never quit, that's my reply till the day I touch the sky. They chase rush, I chase calm. I build storms with steady palm. My chaos breathes in perfect song. My peace the sharpest charm. I don't need a shot, I'm great. I let time articulate. Every step I calculate becomes the art I demonstrate. Every seed I plant alone grows through cracks and turns to stone. Every doubt became my own. Every silence milestone. They see quick, I see cold. They want praise, I want soul. They fade out, I stay bold. My past slow fire control. My throne's not built to show, it's carved where few still go in pressure. I learn flow in chaos, I still glow. They say power fades with years, mine grows sharper through the gears. I turn lessons into spears and cut through my own fears. I don't race, I redefine. I don't rush, I design every move, every line built through sweat, not sign. They look up, I look in. They chase start, I chase in. I don't lose, I transcend. Each cycle I ascend. When all's gone quiet, I stand still. Heart of glass, but I am will. Every climb sharp, every chill turn to proof I can fulfill. The crown I wear is not of gold, but peace that can't be sold. I rise in rhythm, calm and bold, and write my legend untold.
Before the light cuts open the sky, I breathe in purpose, calm and high. Each thought a spark that won't comply. Each move a truth they can't deny. No noise defines the way I go. No eyes decide the seeds I sow. Each scar a map from long ago. Each silence proof of what I know. They move for fame, I move for form. They chase comfort, I chase storm. They break easy, I transform. Through pain I've learned to perform. Every fall a coded page. Each loss refines the stage. I build my calm from rage and turn my scars to wage. I don't beg time to grant me space. I carve my world at my own pace. Every trial a bold embrace. Every risk a new staircase. They flex loud to prove they're near. I stay still, that's my gear. Every doubt becomes clear. Every fear engineer. I've learned that strength ain't what they say. It's found when comfort fades away. It's standing firm when skies turn gray. It's silence that won't decay. They sprint to win, I flow to last. They think slow means I'm past, but every storm that's come fast left me more steadfast. Each breath I take is planned, I guess. Each move a test, no rest. I don't seek to be blessed, I make my own progress. They talk loud, I manifest. They seek rush, I invest. They chase shine, I digest the long roads. My conquest, my rhythms built from friction pure. My peace a weapon I endure. My calm the proof, I'm sure. My steps deliberate, mature. They move quick then disappear. They chase noise, not the ear. I work while they cheer. I'm the sound they never hear. No mirror defines what I become. No echo guides where I'm from. I write my laws, not some. How I build, not succumb. They want gold, I want grit. They talk high, I commit. They dream soft, I admit. I'm carved from what won't quit. Each dawn I test my core again to see what's left from pain. To prove that loss was gain. To make purpose remain. They think calm means weak, but it's the strong who don't speak. Every silence unique, every stillness technique. They can keep their easy roads, their praise, their fake codes. I prefer the heavy load, the grind where growth explodes. Each scar I wear's my creed. Each fall another lead. Each struggle I feed becomes my speed. They move fast but fade in hue. Their glow gone when morning's new, but I stay steady, tried and true. My rise now for view. Each day a fresh design. Each failure redefines. I don't chase lines, I build spines. I don't bow to trends or praise. I move through nights and days with patience that outweighs, with silence that conveys. They want now, I want next. They want simple, I want complex. They want fame, I want context. Their flesh, I reflex. Each dream I touch turns still. Each wound I treat turns real. Each word I speak, I seal. Each plan I don't reveal. They play scenes, I play scope. They chase wish, I chase hope. They seek line, I build slope. Their ladder, my rope. Every wall's another art. Every loss, a brand new start. Every hit refines my heart. Every crack, a vital part. They fear pressure, I adapt. They see failure, I map. They see finish, I've lapped. They play small, I've capped. And when the noise turns still and slow, I'll be right where you can go. Not above, but down below. Where roots see growth, they'll never know. I don't rise to prove or show. I rise because I outgrow. Each version I overthrow. Each doubt, my fuel to glow. The street lights hum while the world's still numb. I walk through night when my thoughts come. Each step's a rhythm, not a drum. Each breath a vow, I don't succumb. I don't wait for signs to start. Every move's from inner art, every plan a living chart. Each setback just plays its part. They want glory, I want craft. They want fast, I want last. Their fame's a spark, mine's a raft, built to weather what's overcast. I've lost and learned to never fold. Turn cold days to minted gold. Every line I write is bold, every silence pure control. My calm ain't quiet, it's storm disguised. It's lessons built from nights surprised. It's pain observed and analyzed till all my doubts were minimized. They chase luck, I chase design. They want roads, I build mine. They move quick, I refine. They're now short, my time divine. I've been forged by patience flame, burned by lessons without name, molded by the weight I claim. Never once remained the same. They see stillness, I see strike. They see rest, I see hike. They want praise, I want like of purpose, not the mic. Every failure's where I train. Each mistake sharpens my brain. They call loss a form of pain, I call it how you sustain. They rush dreams, I walk them slow. They need proof, I just know there's ceilings. Where I go, there ends my intro. I've learned that grace ain't given, built, carved from struggle, not from guilt. Each decision, blade or hilt, each regret a structure rebuilt. They talk more than they apply. They rise quick, I simplify. They crave eyes, I clarify. They seek high, I modify. My tone's not pride, it's pure defense, earned through time and consequence. Every loss is recompense, every scar holds evidence. They want peace that costs no strain. They want joy that skips the pain, but without the dark there's no domain. Fortify it to sustain. I move through chaos with precise control. Each motion born from inner gold. No rush, I master whole. Patience is my untold role. They play fast, I play sure. They want new, I want mature. They chase fame that won't endure. I build truth that stays secure. I've stood still while others fell, learned to wait and learned it well. Each delay a tale to tell, each silence my carousel. They think calm's a lack of might, but it's power hidden from sight. The kind that learns to fight without needing light. No shortcuts carved in my design, no borrowed words, no copy line. Each move's built to realign, every bruise a hidden sign. They chase crowns, I chase base. They sprint, I embrace. They fade, I replace their speed, my grace. Every hour I bend and grow, not for show, but to know what it means to move slow and still make the world follow. They seek shine, I seek edge. They want crowd, I want pledge. Their comfort, my wedge. Their shortcut, my ledge. I've learned truth's not loud or seen. It's found in moments in between, and failure calm and hunger keen. In places quiet but clean, they talk about strength, I live it. They borrow will, I give it. They play chance, I pivot. They break rules, I lift it. My rhythm breathes where fear dissolves. In solitude, that still evolves. Every test, my peace involves. Every climb, my resolve. They shout fast, I speak slow. They react, I let go. They need wins, I grow. Their scripts fixed, minds flow. And when the lights fade, I still stand tall. Every scar's proof I gave my all. Every silence echoes call of a mind that won't fall. They chase legend, I chase truth. They seek quick, I seek proof. Their rhythm ends, mine's uncouth. Their story short, mine's uncaged youth.